In 1966, the town of Velmeyer, Illinois, had about 900 residents. It was a small farming community along the Mississippi River where generations of families had lived, worked, and built their lives. Then came the flood. In September of 1993, after weeks of relentless rain, the Mississippi swelled to historic levels and water overtook the town, filling the streets and homes until everything was submerged. And when the water finally receded, the damage was unthinkable. Most of the town was now beyond repair. And the government had offered buyouts, and residents were given a choice: take the money and move somewhere else, or rebuild. But here's the thing: they couldn't rebuild where they were. The land itself had changed, and the foundations were gone. So if they wanted to stay together, they had to do something unthinkable. They had to move the entire town. So they did. With nothing but determination and vision, the people of Velmeyer decided to relocate their community to higher ground nearly 2 miles away. And here's the remarkable thing: they didn't just rebuild what they had lost, they built something better. The new Velmeyer became stronger, more sustainable, and designed to withstand whatever the river might bring next. Because sometimes when the old foundations are gone, you don't just reconstruct. You rethink everything. Ezekiel 47 paints a picture, a vision of a river flowing from the temple, bringing life wherever it goes. It starts as a trickle, and then it grows deeper and longer and wider till before long it has a rushing current, impossible to contain. And everything this river touches flourishes. The Dead Sea turns fresh, barren land grows trees that bear fruit in every season. This is the imagery of grace in motion. Grace doesn't stay where it starts. It moves. Grace carves new paths. Grace finds its way into the cracks of our lives and reshapes them from the inside out. And sometimes, like the people of Velmeyer, when grace moves, it asks us to move with it. See, grace doesn't guarantee that life will stay the same when the foundation is gone. Grace doesn't promise that everything broken will be put back exactly as it was. Grace doesn't rewind the clock and undo the flood. Grace builds new ground. It meets us in the wreckage, the disappointment, the uncertainty, and says, this isn't where your story ends. Yet, the hardest part of grace isn't receiving it. It's actually trusting where it's leading. The people of Velmeyer had to choose: would they cling to what they had lost or trust in what could be built next? And maybe grace is asking you the same question. Maybe something in your life has been wiped away, a dream, a plan, a way that you thought things were supposed to go. And maybe grace isn't actually about restoring what was. Maybe grace is about helping you step into something new, because the river always finds a way. The question is, will we move with it?